UNMUKT, welcome to the show. We had you a couple of weeks back. It's great to have you back. So thanks for
Right.
taking time out and joining us on this special NewsX Fan Fest, this special fan hangout. Because the fans rarely get to see you. They see you on the field, but now since you're not on the field, it's great to see you in person for them. So my first quick question: how's the lockdown treating you? Has your fitness improved? Have you got your six-pack abs back? What are you up to?
Well, yes, definitely a lot of things happening on the physical front. Definitely, I've been doing a lot of fitness because that is the only thing which I can do at the moment. Of course, no cricket as of now, other than a few drills at home only. But otherwise, yes, I have a very packed fitness routine, which I make sure that I do every morning for the first thing in the morning. So yes, I'm feeling very good about myself. At least it gives me a lot of push for the day. I feel as if it's important to follow routines at the moment because otherwise you feel as if nothing is happening and mind can go to so many different directions. But yes, I've been trying out new things as well.
Are you watching some of your old matches? We're seeing some cricketers put out Instagram videos of them watching their old matches since all the sports channels are airing the old matches. Are you also watching some of your old matches of yours with families, reliving those amazing moments? I mean, you've had some great times on the field.
Yes, definitely. I've got many of the videos with me, and I keep going through them. It's always nice to see yourself on the big screen, and to feel that I think it is part of a routine as well. So yes, I do watch a lot of my videos as well.
Okay, let's get some fan conversation also going on the show. It's a hangout. We're having a digital hangout since that's the only thing to do these days. Who wants to jump in? Who has a question for Unmukht before I get Aishwarya also? Naman. Okay.
Yeah.
Joyita. Okay, one second. Let's get the girls in because Unmukht has also always been a favorite with the girls. Let's get Joyita. Let's get Joyita and Joyita Banerjee. Go ahead.
And it's mutual. Girls love him all the more. So yeah, we know that you're from Delhi University and you're like a typical Delhi person who had so much of fame to see at such a young age. So how has been your response to fame, and what are the tips that you would like to leave to us, the current Delhi University students?
Unmukht.
I didn't get the question.
Okay, Joyita was saying that you've always been a favorite with the girls, especially the girls in DU, since you've been a previous student at DU. But she wants your tips for current students right now, who are dealing with this lockdown. What's your message to students of DU, but generally students all over?
I think we all know what situation we are in at the moment, but I think it's always good if we can take the positives out of it in a way that we've got a lot of time with ourselves. So I don't think it should be a major problem for studying because I think you have your whole day with yourself. There's so much to course which you can read online. If the books are there, of course, then I know that going to colleges is not possible, but otherwise a lot of reading. Lot of stuff can happen from home as well. I myself am reading quite a lot these days, but of course for the ones who are actually preparing for higher studies or whatever, I think it's a great time for one to make sure that the course gets finished rather than wait for things to start again. It's important that we on our part finish the courses what we are supposed to in this time and not waste this time. I think if you can keep a routine with yourself in terms of your studying hours as well, I think that would give a better perspective on how to go about it in these days.
You said you're singing. You said you're singing. You're listening to a lot of songs these days. I'm not going to make you sing. Don't worry. I won't put you on the spot like I put Shrikant. But if you want to sing a song, you can. I won't stop you. But what is some of the songs you're listening to these days? What's your favorite music?
See, the thing is that I spend a lot of time in this corner of my house where I read, I write, I'm writing as well. So my taste is a bit of I put on some background, either it's acoustic or some jazz music, and that's playing all the time in my background. So it keeps me in a good space, in a vibrant space. And otherwise, if I'm working out or something, then I might put something on the Apple music playlist. So it's very difficult to identify one song, but it depends on the mood. I mean, if I'm working out, the songs change. If I'm just sitting and reading something, I think it's mostly jazz and otherwise acoustic music only.
Okay, we're going to be having Anu Malik joining us shortly. and Mika sing as well. Any favorites of theirs that you'd like them to sing for our viewers later? I'll get them to sing that, but I'll tell them it's Unmukt's request.
I mean, all of their songs are so nice here. I mean, it's very difficult for me to point out one. So you can tell them to sing any of the songs. I mean, that would be great.
Okay. Aishwarya has a question for you. Go ahead.
Right.
Unmukt, we have seen a lot of your skills, your batting skills on the field. You are too talented. But what is that one skill that you have learned during these isolation days?
What is the one skill I have learned during these?
Isolation.
During these days. Okay. See, of course, cricket is not possible, but I've been trying out new things. Especially this isolation has stopped us from our normal routine. So, in terms of physical fitness is concerned, we do a lot of stuff in the gyms, outside. But now because it's saying that adversity makes you innovate and find new ways of doing things. I do a lot of band workouts. I've found new ways. I've been doing yoga regularly now. I've started doing handstands. It was on the list, and now eventually, because there's nothing else to do, so I practice handstands every day. I want to really perfect that art. So I've been trying to do the split as well. So I mean, it's all about exploring things within myself. And as a sportsman, I always feel that there's so many aspects to a sportsman in terms of training is concerned. It's strength is there, strength, endurance,
so new fitness
flexibility,
skills.
so many things.
Is what you're learning. Are we going to see a picture of you doing a perfect split and a perfect handstand by the end of the lockdown, you think?
I hope so. I keep putting up a lot of stories every day of something or the other for my workouts. Yeah. So yes, hopefully yes. I'll be able to do it.
One more quick question before we let
soon.
you go. One more quick question before we let you go. Naman Bhardwaj. Naman, yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
I just wanted to know, well, you pretty much mentioned the answer to my question. I wanted to ask you that, like you were playing on the top level or on the international level. So, how do you want to see yourself coming out of the quarantine, in the best position? And if you want to
that's
see
a good
that,
question.
how
Looking forward now,
Unmukt,
now we don't know when this quarantine is going to end. Now, before the quarantine, also was a great space for you professionally. You joined the Uttarakhand Association. You started playing a lot of cricket there. You were doing very well. Any goals you've set for yourself once you come back after the quarantine on the field? Where do you see yourself going after the lockdown? Is what Naman wants to ask you.
See, right now it's no one has any idea that when it's gonna start. So I think it's for any cricketer, for any sportsman for that matter, it's very important to not leave things. It's very important to create those routines and make sure that it happens to me as well. Sometimes I after 2-3 days, sometimes I feel that whether if I'm a cricketer or not, because I've not been playing cricket much. I just do my drills and everything. So it's really important to remind yourself that there is something which you do and which you have to do once this lockdown is over. So it's very important to remind yourself. So I do a lot of visualizations, mental meditations where I make sure that I am in that zone. I don't forget that zone, so that when the lockdown gets over, I'm able to come back stronger.
Great.
In terms of my physical fitness and the mental fitness. I'm trying to take care of it. But yes, skills, of course, it takes a week or 10 days to get things back to normal. But then that's okay. That's with everyone. So I'm sure we're going to get that time. But it's really important to stay mentally in that zone.
Okay, great, fantastic. Thanks so much, Unmukt, for joining us. And in fact, today's evening is all about spreading positivity. All right, Naman, right to answer. He's clapping for you. Well, we really, today's evening is all about positivity. In fact, Unmukt has also been spreading positivity. The last time we had him on the show, he was telling us about this campaign he started online, Be Positive, on his Instagram and Twitter. So guys, go and check it out and stay positive. And thank you, Unmukt, Chand, for joining us. Stay safe, Unmukt. Take care of your family. And see you very soon back on the field. Thanks for joining us. But before I let you go, now you never told us one song. I'm going to force you now to tell us one Hindi song that you really like, and then I'll make one of the singers sing it later. One song, one Hindi song.
You put me in a bad place. Anu Malik and
नहीं
Mikta
कोई भी गाना गवा देंगे. It doesn't have to be of theirs. We have Aditya Narayan joining us, Papon, Mohit Chan, a lot of singers.
Acha, then what we can do is Dil Hi To Hai.
Dil Hi To Hai.
Arijit Singh's song Dil Hi To Hai. Yeah.
Okay, we'll make them sing that later. All right, thanks for joining us, UNMUKT Chand. Thanks for being with us on the broadcast. See you soon. Okay, so that was, of course, UNMUKT Chand, former Indian cricketer, rather current Indian cricketer and former Indian World Cup winning captain for the under-19 team, speaking with us live over there.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.